Morning and welcome to Friday morning Qigong. Let's get going with our shake. So just a nice gentle shake to start off with. And let's really come into contact with our feet. Let our awareness drop in and down to the feet and feeling the soles of the feet and whatever it is that you are standing on. Just let that information come up into your awareness. And yeah, just a sort of general shake, rounded at the feet. And the intention here is just to wake up chi, get the joints moving a little bit. Yeah, just letting the fascia kind of wake up too. And you can move in any way that feels good to start with, just to loosen everything up. And let's do a little bit of a body scan as we do this. So dropping awareness, we're already in the feet. Let's come up into the ankles. And imagine that we're just shaking from the ankles. And then coming up into the knees. Having a little shake from the knees. Then coming up into the hip joints. Shaking from there. And then let's include the base of the spine, the sacrum at the back of the pelvis. Give that a little bit of a shake. Then we're going to come up into the lumbar spine and the small of the back. Just giving that a gentle little shake. Coming up into the thoracic spine, back of the ribs, right up into the base of the neck. Just a gentle little shake. Now let's include the ribs and breastbone. Shoulder blades, collarbones, give the hands gentle little shake. And then bringing awareness up into the cervical spine and the neck. Just a gentle little shake through there. Then coming up, sitting the jaw, have a little release and a bit of a shake from the jaw. All of the facial bones. And then a little shake. And then the rest of the cranial bones. They can get nice and loose through all the little joints. And we're going to bring our awareness into the very core of the brain. This upper energy center, just waking that up, a little bit of a shake through there. center of the chest, the heart space, middle dantian energy center, a little shape from there. And then dropping awareness down into the pelvis, midway between the belly bone and the belly button and the pubic bone, into the core of the pelvis, lower dantian energy center. This little shape from there. And then just very gently bringing that to a stop. I'm going to come into a standing posture for a couple of minutes. So letting the feet spread and relax. Relax the ankles. Bend the knees slightly. Tuck in the sacrum, pelvis just a little bit to give this neutral but long spine. We want to reach up through the crown of the head. Tuck in the chin. Relax the hands. Relax the face. And dropping awareness into the whole body, noticing all the different sensations. There might be some tingling and some buzzing. Might notice signs of physiology, heartbeat, maybe some digestive stuff going on. Every time the mind wanders off, just bring it gently back into the body. Keep noticing the experience of being in the body. Let's stay with that, but also include the space around the body. So we've got this balanced awareness between the internal spaces and places and the space that we occupy. Let's see if we can hold both in our awareness just for half a minute, while staying soft and relaxed, but upright. Great, and just gently coming out of the standing posture, but staying with that beautiful awareness. Let's just start to rotate the hands, just warming up the wrist joints. And as we do that, let's imagine that they are moving through the feet. The fingers just moving through the feet and the ankles, knee joints, moving through the hip joints. Let's hold the intention that we are just gently moving any stagnant chi, releasing any held chi, any unnecessary tension, just by gently moving the fingers and the hands through these places. Going to bring the hands up the spine. You can move the hands all the way up. Through the face. And right up through the crown of the head. Letting the hands come down the side. Let's continue to warm up the spine a little bit. So we're going to have our feet very firmly planted into the earth, and we're just going to start to turn the pelvis, letting the upper body be nice and relaxed. Doesn't have to be a deep twist. Just gently warming up spine. Let's keep the eyes facing forward for a few twists so that the twist comes right up into the neck. And then just letting the head follow, turn. And a few turns looking over the opposite shoulder. Opposite, same shoulder, looking over the shoulder. And then bringing that to a stop. Just stand for a very brief moment just to notice all of the sensations. Letting everything settle again. So I'm going to take the hands in this sort of C cup shape, and we're going to imagine that we're touching into the tailbone, and from there we're going to spread across and then bring the hands around the front, touching into the tailbone, spreading across, coming round to the front. As we spread, we're going to let the body just gently rise up and breathe in. Exhaling, sinking back down. You start to get this sense of the whole body moving and a feeling of sort of flowing through the form, spreading across nice and gently. No force, just a gentle intention that we're working with the spine, freeing up the spine, clearing any held and stagnant chi. Okay, now that's looking good and feeling comfortable, we're going to move the hand up a segment, coming into the base of the sacrum, breathing in as we spread and open, breathing out as we sink and come back in. Let's move up another segment. And let's move up one more segment. We're using just enough effort where there's no stress or strain. Just enough tension in the arms and the shoulders to create the movement. See if we can stay soft and aware. Moving up. Really enjoying that full breath in and out. Let's move up another segment. And moving up again. Let's move up. And moving up again. Moving up again. The shoulders and the arms relaxed. Shoulder blades nice and soft and low. So we move up right into the very top of the cervical spine and the neck, into the base of the skull. And let's keep going. Let's move up through the face and brain. And moving right up into the crown, opening through the crown. Let's do one more here. Letting the hands float down. Let's come back to our standing posture just for a moment. Letting the feet spread, ankles soft, knees slightly bent. Pelvis just tucked in a little bit, long spine, tuck in the chin. And let's come back to that balanced awareness again. So being aware of all of the different internal sensations. And then letting awareness spread out into the space around the body. Front, back, sides, top, bottom. And holding that balanced awareness just for a moment. See if you can soften and just rest here, almost in a space of being held. You can soften and relax and almost dissolve into this feeling of being held and supported. Bring the hands into the base of the tailbone. You're going to imagine that we are drawing up chi, and however you want to imagine that, it could be white light, glitter, sparkles, a colour. But we're going to draw up chi from the earth in to the whole of the spine, all the way up, nice and gently. And then out through the crown of the head. And back up the spines, breathing in as we come up. Breathing out as the hands come down. Body rises up with the in-breath. Sinking down with the out-breath. Working with the structures of the spine, all the vertebrae, with the connective tissue, with the spinal cord, nerves, the fluids. Intention of bringing fresh, revitalized energy through the whole of the spine, the energy system. And gently releasing any stagnant chi. Long, deep, full breath in. Full exhalation. So the movement can be in time to your own breath cycle, whatever feels comfortable. If that's longer or shorter than mine, that's all perfectly fine. Using the movement and the breath to anchor the mind and our awareness. We drift off, just gently bring it back to the movement, to the intention, to sensations. And as the hands move into the field around us, let's stay aware and keep with that intention of moving any stagnant chi, anything that's coming into the field. So we have this protective layer of chi that emanates from the body into the field. It's part of our immune system. So moving through that field, front, back, sides. You do one more whole movement. Then let's come back to our standing posture. Soften, relax feet, relax ankles, bend knees, tuck the pelvis in a little, long spine, open through the crown. Just let the arms and the hands completely relax. Dropping awareness in and down, right down to the feet. Whole body awareness. What's going on in there? What do you notice after what we've done so far? Let's create the balanced awareness again, internal, external. And let's see if we can find that sense of just being held in the field. This feeling of being able to just let go a little bit more. Soften around any tension in the body. So let's invite in to our field. Let's invite in the elements, the 5 elements that we work with. So we're just going to imagine that there is a body of water in front of us. That could be a stream, a lake, or the ocean, just whatever comes to you. And to our right, something that represents the element of wood. So that could be forest or a single tree, just whatever comes to you is perfect. And let's bring in the element of fire behind us. It's a very kind fire. It's not going to burn or hurt us in any way. And just notice how that arises for you. Is it a candle flame? Is it a bonfire? And then to our left, inviting in the element of metal, which is often seen as crystal or rock or minerals. So, yeah, or it could come through as a man-made item of metal. So whatever arises is absolutely perfect. And lastly, we'll bring in the element of earth or soil. And sometimes that can come in into your sense of smell, as well as your visual field and your felt sense through your feet. Element of earth. And with all of that in our field, we're going to take our hands, we're going to bring them through all of that, up the spine, through the central channel, up to the heart. Let the hands cross at the heart, up through the face, and then the hands are going to turn, come all the way up and down the sides, gathering in all the elements. So we breathe in, bring the hands up, across at the heart, turn, coming down. Dropping your intention into this movement. Do you need more energy, more calming? Whatever it is, drawing that in through the elements. The elements have different qualities of chi. Bring all of that in, feeding your system. Breathing in as the hands come up. Breathing out as they come down. Again, just moving in time to your own breath cycle. And as we keep moving, just softening around any tension, allowing this free flow through the body, through the energy system, all the meridians and channels, into the energy centers. Let's do one more movement, whole form. Bring the hands down to the pelvis. From the pelvis, we're going to turn the hands, bringing them up the sides of the body, and then down through the core, balancing flows. As the hands move up, bringing your awareness into the back of the body. As they come around and down, bringing awareness into the front. We have these two channels. One runs up the back, one runs down the front. Ren and the Do channels. And they help to balance all of the flows in the body. Continuing with the form, let's acknowledge the elements again. Drawing in chi of the elements to help balance all the organs. Next time the hands come down to the pelvis, pause there for a moment. We're going to open up, gather back in. It's a nice way to settle any excess chi into this lower energy center. Settle the whole system, grounding, feeling the feet, feeling the pelvis. Gathering in. Let's do that one more time. Pause here, the hands on the belly, come into our standing posture. Relaxing the feet, ankles, bending the knees, tucking in the pelvis, long spine, tucking in the chin. Connect with the breath. Whole body awareness. Consciously soften around any tension. Curious awareness around all the different sensations. Let's come into balanced awareness one last time. Internal, external. And finding that feeling of being supported and held in the field so we can completely relax. Dropping the arms, dropping the hands. And let's take a final deep breath in and out. Very gently coming back into movement. letting go of the posture, consciously finishing the practice.